Well, my friends, happy January to you all again for the second time this year. I am finding myself today at the Kirkfield lift lock, the second highest lift lock of its type in the world. And I've got some encouraging news for you. A few of you guys had asked what is happening, what's the status with the Kirkfield lift lock, because many of you will know, anybody who travels through here by boat will know that back at the beginning of September, that thing had a major mechanical malfunction. Well, it was shut down altogether, so there was no boats passing through, and then towards the end of September, I think it was, they opened it up, but only one of the lifts was operating, and it was only very limited. They were only allowing boats that were coming through that were one-way passage, like if you had to go from, let's say, Lake Simcoe down to Finland Falls, for example, they would let the boat go through. So there was no pleasure boating, shall we say, at that time, because there was a condition with it that they could only operate the one. And I remember the notice that Parks Canada put up, they said up to 3 hours transit time. So wow. So that thing was going really, really slow. So after that, end of the season, of course, it shut down completely, and it was left to be assessed as to what the damage was and what the repairs might be. So as of 2 days ago, today is Sunday, as of January 20th, Parks Canada finally posted on their website, and I will leave a link down in the description, that they have assessed the problem and they have a contractor who has committed to doing the repairs starting very, very soon over the winter. The same folks apparently that did a bunch of repairs at the Peterborough lift lock, which is the same configuration, just a little bit higher lift. So they did a bunch of repairs for them a few years ago, and they're very happy with them, so they're going to do it, and they have committed to having this repaired and operating fully by the start of the navigation season, which you should all know by now is at the May long weekend here in Canada. So the May 2-4 long weekend, it's traditionally known as. I'm not sure what the official date is, so in around May 20th to 23rd, 24th, something like that, is when the navigation season opens along the Trent Severn Waterway. As long as there's no issues and as long as it's not too much high water anywhere, this thing will be up and running again. So that is encouraging news. Now, the other question that I keep getting is what's happening with the Big Chute Marine Railway, which is way yonder, the other side of Lake Simcoe. The problem that was occurring last year was staffing issues. Now, I talked to somebody in the know within the organization at Parks Canada and said that, yes, that indeed is what it was, and they are working hard to find qualified people that they hope to have in place this summer to operate that thing. So apparently it's quite technical for bigger boats, because again, for most of you who have traveled over the Big Chute, you'll know that the bigger boats, they have them hanging out over the end of the carriage so that the shafts and the props are not going to be potentially damaged. And apparently there's a little bit of wizardry involved in so far as operating the lift, so they have to have people who are more experienced to operate that thing. Right now, as it stands, they are actively looking for those qualified people. Of course, I won't have any more information until such time as Parks Canada makes some sort of commitment. Stay tuned, and we'll take it from there. I'll let you know as I know. So yeah, that's it for now. Again, I'll keep you updated with any new information that I have insofar as the big shoot or anything that else is happening along the Trent-Severn Waterway. And as I mentioned, I will put a link down in the description to give you the full article from Parks Canada's website about what's happening here and all the work that they're going to be doing. And yeah, so you can take a look at that, and hopefully that is offering a little bit of encouragement for everybody for the coming season. Hopefully, again, we're not going to have any flooding issues like we had at the beginning of last year. If you recall, all the locks from basically south of Peterborough all the way down to Trent to Lake Ontario were closed for a number of weeks because there was so much water, so much rain, so much runoff, blah, blah, blah. It was unsafe to navigate, so they just weren't operating the locks at all. So hopefully we don't have that this year, but you never know. You don't know until Mother Nature shows up and tells us what she wants to do. All right, that's it for now, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.